Hi YouTube, it's me, Stephanie again, or It Ain't the Easy Way. Been walking at least 2.5 miles every day. I started this challenge where I said every day in June for, however many days June has. I haven't even looked at a calendar. I'm going to walk every morning. So I've been waking up at 5:30, 5:45 and walking first thing in the morning. And then sometimes I'd walk in the afternoons. And then on the weekends, I definitely get in at least a 5-mile walk. And when I say walk, I'm walking at an average of anywhere between 3.8 and 4.2. The fastest I've ever done was 4.5, but I can't maintain that yet. I have this pedometer on my iPhone that tells me how far I've walked and what the pace is. It's really actually a good thing. I am coming to you because I had been really negative with my friends, and they'd be like, "You look like you lost weight," and I just want to slap them because I'm like, the scale doesn't say that. The scale, as a matter of fact, says that I'm up 5 pounds, and I'm doing everything that I can, and whenever I go over 700 or 800 calories, I start to gain ounces here and there, and it's very frustrating. Well, anyway, I had a job opportunity that became available to me, so I had to meet with an employment agency, and normally when I go on an interview I'll do a full suit, but when I go on something like that, I'll do like a mix and match or even a dress. So since I'm up and I haven't really interviewed or anything like that since I've been this heavy, and I normally wear mix and match clothes to work, when I'm out in the field and stuff like that. Anyway, I had to try and find something in my closet, and it was frustrating because nothing would fit. And then I went to the store thinking that, okay, well, I have to be a size 16, and I got into those 16s and they were like this, and I'm going, oh my God, it's so frustrating. I still been making myself do the walks, even though it's very frustrating to see the scale either not moving or going up when I'm waking up every morning, to me, at the crack of dawn, and I'm out there with the joggers and the bikers. Because today I went to put on a jacket and it was a size 16 and it was a little bit big in the waist here. Now this one's a little tight. This is not the jacket that I wore. This is about a little victory. I'm going to celebrate the little victories. I know I just rambled a lot, but this video is about the little victories. So I came home and I decided to just do a video real fast and to show you guys. Okay, so I probably need to buy a new camera. The little battery compartment is a little bit open, so sometimes the battery will slide out or slide down a little bit and the camera will cut off. Other than that, it's a great camera. So I took the jacket off and I was telling a story. I was just talking away, didn't realize that the camera had shut off. So I was talking about celebrating little victories. The little victory that I wanted to talk about was this outfit and this skirt that I normally wear. I normally wear it about this high with a belt and the belt loops. I don't know if you can see that high-waisted skirt. Anyway, I'll show you what my little victory was today. This is about how high I normally wear this dress, and last time I wore it, it was like that on me, and you could see, a little bit of the seams coming. Like I said, it's not the most expensive skirt. The threading is, I'm recording, the threading is coming loose. This is what I noticed, that it is getting a little big, and so this is my small little victory that I wanted to talk about. If you can probably see it a little bit better from the side here, if I do like that. So, I mean, I can see straight down, and then this is about, there. So it's getting a little big on me, and I think that's great that it is like that. Now, I could probably, pull it all the way down, but that's not normally how I would wear it. And it still has a little bit of take in there, even if I pulled it all the way down. So, we're going to go ahead and celebrate this little victory for me. I think this is great. I've been walking every day. I started walking and I'd skip, some days, or I wouldn't walk as far, but I said every day in the month of June I was going to wake up, or before I went to bed I was going to do at least 2.5 miles, and I mapped it out at circles. One is 2.5 miles, the other is 3.3 miles. And so I would do those, and then all the way around the neighborhood is 4.5 miles. Weird, I know, but that's what it is. So on the weekends I do the loop, and then I do around the neighborhood, and then if I still felt I needed to burn some calories, I would walk through the walking trail, which is at the end of our neighborhood. So that's what I have been doing, and I've worked my way up to those miles, but I know every day, every morning, I'd wake up between 5:35 and 5:45, and my son is sending me text messages. I better see what they are. Okay, you gotta love kids. Text messages were not that important, but in his world, in the world of a 16-year-old teenager, I guess it's important. It's all about them at that age. So I guess I probably was that way myself. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm going to keep going ahead with my walks, although I didn't get up to do it this morning because I stayed up late watching Dallas last night. Dallas, the rebooted TV show from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It was great. I am Team Christopher. He's so cute. I'm not a big John Ross fan yet, but he'll probably grow on me like JR did, because I love me some JR. Part of the reason why I moved to Dallas, I was like, I gotta find me a JR. Never found him. I digress. Back to walking. Now, something happened yesterday on my walk. The bird was singing to me, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. This one bird was singing me some motivation. He was going, skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans. And I kept hearing it, and I'm like, that bird sounds like he's saying skinny jeans. And so it was far off in the distance, and the closer I got to it, I'm like, that bird is saying skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans, skinny jeans. Now, I know the bird wasn't really saying skinny jeans, but in my head, he was singing skinny jeans to me to try and motivate me, and that was motivation. So I thought I was going to try and get up this morning and see if I could hear that bird again, but, you know, that didn't happen. So I'm going to try and wake up tomorrow morning. The walking, you know, this is the first time in my life where I've been walking. Normally I have to do some aerobics. I have to be on the treadmill. I have to be on an elliptical or doing, you know, the at-home tapes to feel like I'm doing something. But this is the first time where I'm primarily, the exercise that I'm doing is primarily walking. And I wanted to see if that works, but it has some other interesting things, because when I'm walking, I don't have to pay attention to what I'm doing or the steps or anything like that. I'm just walking as fast as I can. But for a month and a half, I've been walking, and that's been my primary source of exercise and cardiovascular activity. And I've noticed that my depression has lessened. That's the only thing that I've changed. And if that's a result of walking, I think that's great. It's frustrating because it's slow, and I didn't feel like I was doing anything, but if it has this mental well-being, I think I'm going to keep it. So even when I do move on to the exercise and going back to my aerobics, and I still want to walk. You know, I want to make sure I walk at least 3 times a week, because it's great. I hated it at first. You know, when I walk in the mornings, it's just me, so it's that time to get out there and think about, you know, what I have to do in the future, what I've done in the past. And it's just that time for me to be in my head with nature. So I endorse walking. It's great. You guys can get out there, and it doesn't cost anything. It's free, and all you got to do is put one foot in front of the other. I talked about so many things. The major thing that I wanted to talk about was the little victories, and my little victory was that the skirt is getting too big, and that I have lost some inches in my waist. So that's my update for this week, and I'll see you guys next time, YouTube. Sorry about the rambling. I guess I just had a lot to say. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to try and stay motivated and keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll see you guys either next week or at the end of the month for my 2-month update. See you next time, YouTube.